kindergartners and kindergarten families. It's Mrs. Ramirez here with more math. And so earlier this week, we were talking about writing numbers, but writing number sentences to show numbers. And we did it with some red and some blue dots on some 5 frames. So we're going to do something sort of like that, but we are going to use 10 frames. And these 10 frames have red dots and they have white dots, okay? And we are going to be writing equations that show how many red dots and how many white dots. And I have a feeling that at the end of this game, you're going to notice something about all of our equations and all of our 10 frames, okay? So you will need a piece of paper again, and you will need something to write with. So I have a red marker and a black marker. You could grab some crayons or just a normal pencil. Okay, get ready. And I'm going to show you the 10 frame, and then you can pause your video and then keep it going to see how we solved it. But first, I am going to talk you through this first one, okay? So don't pause and build anything after this first one, but I'll let you know when you can write your own equation, okay? So, I have this 10 frame. Actually, I'm gonna hold it closer so you can see. So, what do you notice on the top? I bet you notice that there are 5 on top, because on a 10 frame we have 5 and 5, and that top row is all filled up, okay? And then how many whites? And I bet you can see there's just 1 white, okay? Now I'm going to write our equation. First, I'm gonna hold this right here. I have 5 reds, so I'm going to write a 5. Okay. And then, do you remember from that last video, we used that plus symbol? Looks like that. It means and. So 5 plus, and then how many whites are there? I just see 1, so I'm going to write a 1. 5 plus 1. Then I'm going to write that equals sign. Remember, that also means the same as. So 5 plus 1 equals, and I know that's 6 because it's 5 plus 1 more. So I can write 6 right there, okay? So I wrote how many reds, and I wrote how many whites. And then I wrote equals, that's all together, is the same as 6, okay? So I'm going to show you another 10 frame, and I'm only gonna show it quickly, so make sure you're paying attention, and then you try to write the equation that matches that 10 frame. Okay, here it goes. Did you see it? Okay, try to write your equation. And now, I'll show you my equation. So, I noticed that there are 5 red dots on the top again. So I'm going to write 5. And then I noticed my pens keep rolling away. I noticed that I have 1, 2, 3 white dots. So I'm going to write plus 3 equals 5, and 3 more makes 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. So I'm going to write 8 right there. Okay, that equation matches this 10 frame. Okay. Let's try another one. Ooh, I got a good one. Did you see it? Okay, write your equation. Okay, now I'll write my equation. See if yours matches mine. So, I noticed again there are 5 red dots on top there. Okay, I'll write that 5 again. And then I notice that there are two little guys down there. So I'll write plus 2 makes, or equals, let's count all of them, 5, 6, 7. So I can write 7 here. There we go. Okay. Let's read our equation together. 5 plus 2 equals 7. Okay, are you ready for another one? I have 2 more for us. Okay, here it goes. Okay, now, did you build it or did you write your equation? Now let's see if we can write it together. Again, I see 5 red dots on the top. Okay, start with that 5. Then we have 4 white dots on the bottom. I can tell it's 4 because there's only 1 missing. Okay, plus 4 equals 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or I could think that's a 10 frame and 1's missing, so it must be 9. Okay, here we go. Okay, I have 1 more card to play this game with. Are you ready? Okay, it might be tricky. Okay, did you write your equation? Was it tricky? So I noticed that there are 5 reds on the top again. Okay. 5. And I noticed that there are 5 whites on the bottom because that whole row is filled up. Oh, 5 plus 5 is the same as 10. Filled up the whole 10 frame. It's 5 and 5 and it makes 10. Awesome. Okay. So, friends, take a look at your equations. Do you notice anything? Tell your family what you notice. Maybe things that are the same. You might see some numbers that are the same. You might see some numbers that are different. You might see some symbols that are the same on all of your equations. So take a minute to talk to your family about the things that you notice that are the same with your equations and things that are different with your equations. Okay, see you later.